Hey guys, so I got a bunch of crap in today, so let's get into it. Obviously a CD, obviously a vinyl record. I believe this is 2 vinyl records. And if this is the stuff that I believe it is, then should be some, obviously I have a lot of stuff, but it should be some pretty good quality stuff too, if I might say. So let's start off with the CD. Packaged quite nicely. They have one layer plus another layer on top of that, so that's good. If I can just get this out. Alright, finally. Case is a bit cracked and chipped, but that's okay, as long as the CD itself is going to be good. But we have the Flaming Lips at War with the Mystics. So I have most of Flaming Lips albums from what I consider their peak era. This was kind of in their peak era, but in my opinion, probably the weakest one from that time. A little bit more straightforward pop rock type stuff on this album. So yeah, I was kind of slow to getting it, but honestly, it is pretty good for what it is. Definitely better than a lot of the stuff they've released more recently. But yeah, probably of all the new stuff that I got here, this is probably actually going to be the first thing I'm going to listen to. Mainly because it's on CD and I got some cooking to do. And yeah, I like the convenience of CDs when I'm cooking. See, lyric booklets being difficult getting out. Yeah, we got the lyrics. There's the back side. Some noteworthy songs on here includes songs like the Yeah 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 song, Vein of Stars, the WAND. It's got some good stuff on here. Alright, now let's get into the first vinyl record. I believe all these are colored vinyl, so that's always a nice bonus. Okay, so I was meaning to open this one second because I want to open the 2 vinyl records second, but the thicker one's actually single vinyl record, so I'm going to open this one. I was able to peek in and see what it is, but I like to do things, most exciting to, or least exciting to most exciting, so that's what we're going to do. So here we have Mars Volta, Deloused, and Comatorium. This is their debut album. Yeah, I never did get around to this one up. Really, there's a pretty significant chunk of Mars Volta albums that I haven't got yet. Do rather like this little outer strip that it came, or outer, sorry, my mind's blank. For those of you who don't know, I have like really bad insomnia, so if I ever seem like I'm kind of like really tired of my videos, that's why. But the outer sleeve, but stickered and sealable on the back, which could be cool, could be a pain in the ass. We'll see about that. We have this rather nice photo outer strip. But yeah, so Mars Volta, they recently got some form of reunion going. Of course, you know, with a lot of these, this is like the normal front cover. So I think it's kind of interesting how they have that on the back and this on the front. But anyway, you know, a lot of these bands have been getting back together lately. It's like they have like only one or two original members in them, and they drastically changed their sound. Yeah, their new music, I mean, it's okay. Definitely not that exciting, but you know, I'm not in a big rush to pre-order their new album. And yeah, I kind of feel like I'd rather fill in some gaps. Yeah, their debut album's a classic, and I never got around to getting it. Now I have it, so. Some custom sleeves, and it's on this sort of marbled brown vinyl. It's described as black and gold. I kind of described that more as sort of a brown, but it is what it is. See, it looks like we have poster inserts. So that's front side. That's the back side. That custom sleeve and this. And is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, some noteworthy songs. We got a track listing. Take a look at it. Energetic ESP. Probably mispronounced that. A lot of their songs are in Spanish or other languages like that. Drunk Strip of Lanterns is good. Televators is one of my favorite songs of theirs, just in general. So yeah, that's Mars Volta's debut album. I repackaged it. Oops. Yeah, this is actually a pretty nice sleeve because, like I said, you know, sticky on the back to reseal it. Usually things like that kind of concern me because, you know, I'm worried that like I'm gonna damage it taking something in and out. But the top part of it, like I don't really know how it works, but it's actually not sticky. It's just the bottom of it, so it should be pretty safe and easy to slip stuff in and out on this. So that's pretty good. I just get this strip in there. I'm gonna take care of this later. I'm sure you don't want to watch me struggle with that the whole time. All right, so now these two vinyl records, brand new seal, both of them. I'm kind of surprised about that, especially with the price that I paid for them. So the first album we got here is American Football's self-titled legendary emo band. I've listened to this album several times, but I didn't actually own it. Love it. I finally got it. Both of these, actually I think I already said this, but all the vinyl I got is uncolored vinyl. And for one reason or another, I'm feeling the need to keep the sticker on this one, so let me get that cut out, but come on. So if you're familiar with the emo genre in general, it's kind of gone through several different iterations, really. It started out as sort of a split off of hardcore punk, it was originally, more aggressive genre like that. But then kind of took a more softer sound, heavy emphasis on clean guitars. And then kind of basically just became another version of pop punk. This is kind of the more cleaner type stuff, which in my opinion is kind of the strongest version of the emo. You have a little download card. A lyric insert. And vinyl. I think they called it Blue Smoke. Don't really see I see some like subtle white marbling on it. I wouldn't really quite call that smoke. Usually when I think of like some black swirl on something that's clear is what I describe as smoke on vinyl. This to me is just kind of, barely transparent blue, but hey, it's a cool color either way, so I'm not necessarily complaining that it's not how I would describe what they called it. I'm just kind of saying it's not how I would have described it. You know what I mean? Next, this is an album I've been wanting for a really long time. I've noticed music in general from this particular artist tends to be released in smaller quantities, I guess, but either way, they fetch some pretty high prices. American Football is the album I was looking for, and this was just one of those random recommendations that it had for when it was in my cart. Honestly, I have no idea why I recommended this album, because they're nothing alike. But yeah, I've been wanting to get some music from this particular artist for a long time. Really enjoyed everything I heard, and I just never got around to getting an actual album from him. It was at a pretty good price too, considering how high it usually goes. But I got MF Doom's Food. Really legendary hip-hop artist. He passed away a few years ago, unfortunately. This is one of his most popular albums. Really like the songs Beef Rap and One Beer. A lot of the songs are have food titles. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this sticker too. It's always nice when they have a gatefold because it's a lot easier to cut them open. Ah, shit, I just cut the sticker. I'm still keeping it though. Yeah, check that shit out. We got a gatefold. stiff packaging too. I'm having trouble getting this thing out. Alright, so double LP. First one is on this green vinyl. Kind of, I describe this as sort of a camo green. Fuck it. I'm just gonna leave it to the side there. I'm gonna pull the other record out so you can see it. Looks like we do have a download card down there, so I'll fish that out. But then we got a nice pink vinyl, kind of a what's it called? Oh well, magenta or magenta, however you pronounce it. But that's kind of how I describe it. But yeah. And download card looks like this. The code looks like that. So check that shit out if you want to, or don't. I don't give a shit. But yeah, that's my haul for today. Have you heard any of these albums? If not, I suggest you check them out, because see, I think the only one I haven't heard in full at some point is Food, actually. But yeah, all pretty solid shit, so check that out if you want to, and I will see you around in my next video.